let's bring in our foreign affairs editor, Armen Georgian, to discuss all of this. And Armen, has a decision been made yet about whether or not French troops are pulling out?
Well, we're expecting a confirmation about this French pullout either tonight or tomorrow. Tonight there is a meeting, as you hinted at, in the French presidential palace with some of the key regional powers in the Sahel and also some of the key European powers, because remember, the EU also has a task force in Mali. And then tomorrow there's the EU-Africa summit in Brussels, where these issues will, of course, be discussed as well. So I think we'll have to wait and see whether this announcement comes tonight or tomorrow during the day. But if we flip this round for a second, it would be very hard to imagine the French, after all these discussions tonight and tomorrow, suddenly saying, actually, we're going to stay in Mali after all, because the relations have got so bad, as you alluded to, Nadia, between Paris and Bamako, that this has been building for a long time. So I think the question now is when will the announcement be, not if it's going to happen.
And where does that leave the Operation Barkhane force? That's the anti-jihadist campaign in the region, because it's not just France that's fighting there. There are a number of other European countries involved as well.
That's right. So for now, the EU foreign policy chief says that Takuba, which is the European task force, will stay there, but clearly its long-term future is very uncertain now. That will obviously be discussed tonight and tomorrow in Brussels as well. But this anti-jihadist fight also involves the G5 Sahel countries, which have a joint task force bringing together forces from Chad, Niger, Burkina Faso, Mali, and Mauritania. So that's all these countries you can see in blue. So the drawdown of French troops clearly could have an impact on the operations of the joint Sahel task force as well. And I think France is going to have to provide some sort of reassurances to those countries that the troop withdrawal is not going to weaken the overall mission against jihadists. And then you've got also these other countries in green, which I want to show you, Benin, Ghana, and Ivory Coast, which have been increasingly affected by a spillover of jihadi activity. For example, there was an attack in Benin just a few days ago, which killed several members of the Benin security forces and a French citizen. So this whole issue is bigger than France, it's bigger than Mali, it's even bigger than the G5 Sahel group, because, as I say, it also affects these countries that we have down here in green. So there's really a lot to chew over, Nadia, both tonight in Paris and at the EU Africa Summit in Brussels tomorrow as well.
Armen Georgian, thanks very much indeed. And